For nearly a decade, Cassie was by his side, part of the empire, always present, but rarely speaking. To the world, she was living the dream. But behind the scenes, there was something else, something darker. In 2023, it all unraveled. Allegations, lawsuits, a timeline no one expected, and suddenly people started asking, why did she stay? She wasn't releasing albums. She wasn't building a music empire. She didn't have kids with him. So why did Cassie stay with Diddy for nearly a decade? This isn't a story about fame. It's a story about control. About how a powerful man can rewrite someone else's sense of reality. Because sometimes the question isn't why they stayed, but what they were surviving inside of. On the surface, it looked like love. Diddy gave her access, luxury, influence. He praised her, protected her. But protection in controlling relationships often masks itself as safety, until that safety becomes confinement. Was it affection or ownership? In abuse psychology, there's something called trauma bonding. It's when fear and affection become tangled. The same person who hurts you is also the one who makes it stop. Cassie wasn't just emotionally involved, she was neurologically hooked. The cycle of love, fear, then relief, it's a trap most people can't see from the outside. Before Diddy, Cassie was Cassie Ventura, a singer, a model, a presence. But slowly, that individuality faded. She stopped releasing music. She stopped speaking publicly. Her identity blurred into his brand. Is it still love when you forget who you are without them? She wasn't locked in by contracts. She wasn't raising his children. She didn't need the fame. But sometimes, you stay because you forget there's a way out. She may have believed this was as good as it could ever be, that being next to power was safer than walking away from it. She may have convinced herself that silence was survival. And then, she left. Leaving doesn't always happen when it's at its worst. It happens when something inside you wakes up. For Cassie, maybe that moment came when she realized this wasn't protection, it was erasure. And to reclaim her voice, she had to walk away from the noise. This story isn't about gossip, it's about the invisible ways control works. Cassie's story reminds us, not all cages have bars. Some are made of silence, fear, and a slowly disappearing self. So the next time you ask, why didn't she just leave? Ask instead, what was she surviving?
Anything that you may want to confess tonight.
I keep everything right here.
There you go.
Or right here.
There you go. That's how you do it. We'll have an amazing time tonight.
It feels great. I think it's a collection.
Do you believe in love at first sight?
I do. I do.
Was it love at first sight with your boyfriend?
It was a long time ago.
What makes you guys work?
Well, I think what makes any relationship work, if it is working, is, just not talking about it too much and just keeping it close to your heart.
Last night?
Yeah, I don't know if marriage would be conducive to me sitting here with you right now and having, my own stuff. But I do believe in marriage. I do believe in love. Whatever that is, end up with some random stuff and just be lying to yourself at the end of the day.
What a beautiful dress.
Thank you so much.
I wanted to ask you, wait to see 3 a.m.
Yes.
The controversy.
Yes.
And you
I just try to blend it with my artistry.
Yeah, and you create that. I want to see that tomorrow, 8 p.m. Send it to me at 3 a.m. in the morning, okay?
Yeah.